Yo, what up YouTube? Gonna be playing some Poseidon in the mid lane. I prefer getting the Whirlpool over the Tidal Wave, the 3 over the 1, specifically because it's more consistent at getting all 3 of the speed creeps. The Tidal Wave, sometimes you can miss it, the jungle can pull it weird. The only downside to this is if the enemy team is smart and they take 1 tick of damage from your Whirlpool, the melee creeps will get pushed. They'll get aggroed to you and pretty much just get out of range of your 3rd ability. It makes your mid lane wave 1 clear suffer, but it's really not that big of an issue. I think it's way more consistent to get the Whirlpool. The build that we're going to be running today is Shoes of the Magi, Doom Orb, Bancroft's Talon, Spear of the Magus, Soul Reaver, and Ethereal Staff. Pretty strong build. It's good up against non-tank teams. Bancroft's gives you an insane amount of sustain. I think that item is being underused. We do end up getting both of the reds. That is huge. We were a little bit late to this wave, so I kind of have to pay attention to that. We're just farming up. I should have went to mid. I was thinking about it, but Serket was over here, so it's actually kind of good that I didn't go. But now they get mid pressure. We do get the oracles, but that wave is 100% going to be crashing into my tower. Set goes over to left to gank. I miss a couple creeps in gold and XP.
An enemy has been slain.
Nua ends up dying, so the gank worked out. That buff to Medusa's 2 acid spray has thrown me off ever since it's been buffed, pretty much. There's not a lot of Medusa players, so I'm not really used to it. Okay, Serket made a pretty good play here. She knew that Set was in left ganking, so she had some time to get the speed. I don't think that she got it, though. Naja makes a great rotation. She did get the speed, by the way. I should have had a health pot ticking. As soon as I saw Serket trying to sit in our jungle, I should have had my health pot ticking, but hey, didn't need it anyway. Am I right? Nah, that was definitely risky. Always pop the health pot there. That's what they're there for. I just end up backing. I have full Shoes of the Magi at this point. We are looking pretty good. Medusa slows me. Pretty good disengage by them. But we do get their ult for free. That's kind of good.
An ally has fallen.
Unfortunately, Naja died. Naja did get the first blood on Sunwoo. So that lane is looking even over there. They traded 1 for 1. Or that's what the current trade is. I end up dumping my beads. Feels bad. I was trying to say I'll gank. I fat-fingered beads. We farmed for a little bit. Figured I wouldn't show it. Set's trying to gank. I just don't have the mobility yet. Once I get Doom Orb online, though, I'll be able to have some pretty good rotations. Dual lane is backing. This is kind of risky to invade their red buff, but Set's going for it anyway.
Killing spree.
Serket ganked right. We know that she's in right lane now, so I don't really have that much to fear here. Set ends up dying. Completely missed my 1, but we get the double kill. Things are looking good. Also, one thing important to note with Poseidon when leveling up, if you put 3 points into your Whirlpool, it will clear the back wave with this build just by having boots. So it's pretty good to start leveling up the 2 after you put 3 points into the Whirlpool. I don't have Kraken at this point, so us trying to kill Medusa right there is just a hard no.
Ultimate is ready.
Tier 2 Doom Orb is a good item though. It helps with clearing and rotating pretty well. It's 8 minutes in, I'm level 10. Hachi just got a solo kill over in duo lane. He's invading the purple. Unfortunately, he gets rotated on by mid. I didn't end up calling it. It's fine though, we invade their red, and now we're trying to make a rotation.
Ally has been slain.
Medusa gets bopped in the face. I run straight back to mid, that's all I did. Figured I wouldn't show me running. Sirket's trying to gank. I have full passive, man. Somehow she's still faster than me. I feel so bad. I don't know how I didn't get in range of the center with my ult. Somehow she walked out of it. Oh well, Sirket's just, she has insane mobility. What I should have done there was use my whirlpool to cripple her first and then ult. It also slows her down, makes it easier for you to hit the Kraken. I was just trying to put it off cooldown as fast as possible though. Big mistake by me. Sirket's trying to cheese while I was looking at the items. Sirket's definitely trolling. She is just playing way too aggressive for how down their team is. Somehow she doesn't die though, that's just Sirket things. I've never seen a more greedy player. How on earth are you about to try to get that blue at 1 HP, man? Yep, this is me getting greedy, tanking 2 tower shots for no reason. I think that was 3, actually. There's either 2 or 3. Regardless, I shouldn't have done that. I was just looking for blood. We do have tier 2 Bancrofts online now. We're trying to do gold. Hachi solo killed Nuwa again. It's looking pretty rough for them. This is just gross. Poseidon's objective clear is pretty strong. Using your trident, your second ability, is really good at clearing things with just big amounts of health. Does a lot of consistent damage. I didn't realize that they did pyro. Feels kind of bad. I don't think that I needed to bees there, but I actually wanted to kill on Jhin. I didn't get it. I should have ulted Nuwa right away. 100% should have Krakened her. I was waiting for Sirket to use her. Just garbage. Don't hold your Kraken like that. As soon as a Nuwa lands, just dump it on her. Sun Wukong's so strong. I would have predicted the hell out of that Sirket too. I knew that she was jumping that way. That would have been sick. I'm starting to lag a little bit here. It's getting kind of rough. My internet for the past couple days has been pretty bad. Luckily I haven't DC'd from any games really, so I'd rather take this over disconnecting for 2 to 3 minutes. Sometimes it can just be a little annoying. Poseidon with Doom Orb is so fast. That was the freest kill of my life. Serket's insane, man. That god has way too much mobility. She uses beads. Yeah, Gem of ISO can be a pretty good pickup depending on what the enemy team is. I'm starting to lag again. That was just a bad whirlpool by me. If I would have placed that better, Jinten would have died. It's fine though. Serket's getting greedy. This guy, this player is just so greedy, man. He thinks that he won't get punished for it again, and he got punished. That's what happens. If you have people that are looking at the map, just never do that, man. Don't try to clear a wave when you're at 1 HP. Set kind of got a little bit too aggressive. I dumped my beads to try to burst Sunwoo. A bad call on my end. That was a massive one. That was a sick Naja blink ult too. Good play by our team. I completely whipped Tidal Wave. I think we're overstaying our welcome. 2 of our teams dead. Serket's split pushing, but they were coming back up. We end up getting FG for free. Sun Wukong's being a weirdo. Not enough damage to burst him, unfortunately. Yeah, Jinten had no chance, man. We have a little bit of percent pen with Soul Reaver, but my job isn't to try to completely burst tanks. I also saw that word when they placed it, that's why I sentry'd it. It's not like I just randomly sentry'd that. I did see this fight breaking out. I was just trying to get a pick. Maybe they were going to play aggressive. I should have rotated this way quicker though. This just needs to be... We can't stand for this. Sunwoo kind of baited me there. I was holding onto my 3. That was just a good crack in there. Enemy gods that have jumps, especially quick ones like Jinten, they can jump out of Poseidon's whirlpool. It has a little bit of a startup time before the cripple goes into place. So it can be really annoying sometimes. I end up dumping my beads for nothing there. It's actually kind of good that I did though, because Nuwa kind of fought me a little bit. She did backpedal instead of straight lining for base, so it did give time for Set to be able to come in and chase her down. Set also soloed Pyro, and I was just pretty much running back from base, so I figured I wouldn't show that. They need to nerf Serket. I don't care what anybody says, man. She only has 20% CDR in her build right now. I was checking that while chasing her down, and it's like she's just got infinite abilities right now. That took way too long. It's fine though, we did get a pick. We have the right side jungle warded heavily. I guess Nuad didn't have Aegis. And she got destroyed. We did get a pick. Naja split pushing. This is kind of weird, but Medusa is in left trying to contest it, so that's kind of nice. We get another FG for free. We're running it down mid. I'm starting to lag again. I can feel it. I don't know about you guys, but it looked like I casted that tidal wave right in his face. And it kind of just lagged. I don't think we have enough damage for this. Our team's trying to go for left Phoenix too. Good call by them. Something very unfortunate happens pretty soon. We'll see. I did no damage to that Jintin. Okay, that was a decent beads. I am turbo lagging. This is giga lag right here. Look at how bad that is, man. If I were on the enemy team and I saw somebody doing that, I would be calling hacks. Also, look at that BS. I was completely turned around. That never works in lane. Skip ahead a little bit. My team decided to fight when I was dead. And nice, nice. I had fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the montage coming up. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Try